So what we have here, I'll explain this a little bit. What we normally have is we have garbage cans that we put about 5 yards apart. And then you have about a four-yard space here, and then the two garbage cans are about 5 yards apart again. We have the group of receivers here, We have, this is 5 yards, this is a 10-yard area right here. You've got your 5 yards from the cans here. The cans are 5 yards away, and then we've got 5 yards downfield here. We have our quarterback stand right in the middle of where the garbage cans are, and this is where our coach would stand right here. So what we do is we have we've done it a couple of different ways, but what we've done this past year is we call a pat and go, which the quarterback, when he has the ball and he's ready to go, he will pat the ball, and that means that will let the receiver know that I'm ready to go, and you can go and you can run into by the garbage cans and start the drill. The drill is, like I said, settle up and noose. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to teach our receivers to find the soft spot in the zone and sit down and settle up. And the second part is the noose. What you're going to do is you're going to, the noose is your hands together just like this. And what you want to do is you want to make sure that they put their fingertips together and they catch the ball, and there's a nice bend in their elbow here. You don't want it too far out, because if the ball comes in, they're not going to be able to, it'll hit off their hands and drop, and you don't want it too close to their chest, because then you're just going to catch it against your chest. You want to make sure there's a nice bend in your elbow, so when you catch it, it's like a shock absorber. You catch it, and then you're going to lock the ball away. So what we do is the quarterback will pat the ball, and we do this at the same time, and I'll show you the logistics of how we do this. At the same time, the quarterbacks will pat the ball, receiver will start over here, and we do this about, and it's a pre-practice drill, so we'll do it about 50 to 75% just to get our kids' legs warmed up, but we want to over-exaggerate every move that we make. So he'll come down and he'll sit down in between the defenders in the zone. The garbage cans are defenders. He'll sit down, he'll settle up right here, and he'll show the noose. The quarterback will take a 3 or 5 step drop. The quarterbacks are told, do not throw the ball until the receiver shows the noose, just so we can get used to showing that noose. So once that receiver shows the noose, the quarterback takes his drop. He then throws the ball, and it's not a rocket. It's a nice, easy 3-step drop, and we're putting the ball right in there so he can catch that ball, lock the ball away. He's going to lock the ball away, and he's going to turn up field, and he's going to run at least 5 yards downfield. At the same time, this quarterback pats. He comes over, same thing, settles up, drops, throws the ball, same thing. Receiver locks the ball away, turns up field, runs up 5 yards. Now, at that point, what we try to do is we try to keep everything as we try to get that ball back to the quarterback as quickly as possible. So each quarterback will have at least 2 balls. So the next, after he throws that ball, he picks up the ball that's on the ground. As this receiver runs back, he runs through the right in the middle of the garbage cans. They do not come back through the drill, because the next guy in line is already going, because the quarterback already picked up the ball, pat the ball, and we're going. So this receiver runs back through the cans, runs back. Actually, he doesn't go to this quarterback. He runs to this quarterback, drops the ball at the quarterback's feet, and then continues all the way back around to the end of this line. Same way here, he'll go back through, drop the ball at the quarterback's feet, run back over, get to the end of the line. And then we just continue to go through this the whole time. It's a non-stop drill. The receivers continue to go right through, wait in line, get up at the beginning. They will settle up a noose, same thing, catch the ball, lock the ball away, go back, and we want to explode past that 5 yards. And once we get past that 5 yards, we'll come back, drop the ball at the quarterback's feet, and it's a continuous motion that our receivers are doing. Now, you as a coach, what your job is you want to make sure that these receivers are settling up in the right spot. They want to settle up in between the garbage cans, and they need to show that noose. And that's why we're standing right here, so we can see both sides. And you want to make sure that receiver is really putting that noose out over-exaggerating everything, catches the ball, locks it away, turns upfield, and goes. Now, as the drill advances, what you can do is you can have the receivers stop closer to one of the garbage cans. And if we do this here, if we have this receiver stop closer to this garbage can, he comes over, stops closer to this garbage can, settles up right here. What I'm going to tell my quarterback to do is start throwing at his shoulders. So what he's going to do is he's going to throw to the shoulder that's furthest away from the defender. So he's going to throw to this shoulder of the receiver. So he's going to throw to his left shoulder. He comes back. The receiver shows the noose. If he catches the ball over here on this side, he's going to lock the ball away, and he's going to roll that side. He's not going to catch here and come back this way because the defender's here. My quarterback is telling the receiver that the ball is on the defender's on the right side, go to the left side, catch the ball, and turn upfield and go. So that's just a progression that we do, and we do this every day for pre-practice, and we will get up to about 75–80% as far as how fast the receivers go. But this is a tremendous way to help the receivers catch the ball. It's a great way to warm up your quarterback's arms and just get the kids ready for the next drill.